Smash Bros Ultimate already looks like it's true to its name and that it's the Ultimate Smash Bros, and we don't even know everything that's in it. We've got 60 something characters, more than 100 stages, and Bayonetta nerfs.
Halo does have the advantage. Ridley does have the damage output necessary to make this comeback.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe not? No, but seriously, I got the chance to play Smash Ultimate last weekend, and it is amazing. It feels kind of surreal to say I've actually played it. I've been waiting for it pretty much ever since that little dead zone after they stopped updating Smash Bros for Wii U with new characters and updates, where we weren't quite sure what they were doing, whether they were working on the new game, or whether they were just taking ages to update the old one. Turns out they were working on the Switch entry, and boy did Sakurai put in the work on this one. Smash Bros Ultimate is phenomenal. I mean, you lot can tell that just by looking at it, or by the fact we've got Simon Belmont, Snake and King K. Rool, or just by the fact that the moon from Majora's Mask is now pretty much my favourite assist trophy of all time. I see why Majora did it now. Throwing the moon itself down on your enemies looks really fun. And I mean, in this game we've currently got 73 characters, 103 stages, an unholy amount of music tracks, a ridiculous amount of items, assist trophies, and it's by far one of the best looking games on the Switch. All of that for $60. It's pretty insane really. If this game launched for twice the normal retail price, I'd still consider it an absolute steal considering the amount of content in the game already. And that's not even thinking about the fact that we'll probably get a bunch more stuff revealed before the game releases, and DLC after the fact. Man, and we thought Smash 4 was big. Okay, so yeah, the game's huge, but the size of the roster isn't important in the slightest if the game doesn't actually play well. Shrek Super Slam is generally considered the pinnacle of fighting games, for example, despite its comparatively small roster size. At the end of the day, it's all about how the game actually plays, which in the eyes of many was Brawl's problem. Brawl expanded on Melee's roster, added a bunch of new stages, music tracks, fan favourite characters like Snake and Sonic, but many felt the gameplay itself was worse, with sluggish mechanics and weird exploits, which is why people still play Melee competitively today and Brawl didn't kill it. Is Ultimate due the same fate? No. But you don't quite get a sense of how good this game actually is until you play it. It takes Smash 4 as its foundations, which is already a well-balanced fighting game, despite, some things, and I can honestly say it feels so much better to play than its predecessor, being a faster, smoother and flashier game. Some people were worried about Balloon Knockback, which is a fan name for the mechanic where when you hit an opponent they'll fly incredibly quickly at first and then slow down just as fast, saying this would affect the game's combos. But it really doesn't. I found it just as easy to combo in this game as in Smash 4, if not a little bit easier, because your opponents seem to be in hit stun for longer. Plus, the speed at which they fly off immediately after you hit them makes every hit you land feel oh so satisfying. That felt good. You know, I think that's one of the biggest takeaways about playing the Ultimate demo. One of my favourite things about Melee is the sheer power that every move seems to have in that game. You really feel every time you hit the opponent, and Ultimate doesn't seem to be any different. The sound effects and the balloon knockback, coupled with even these awesome slow-mo cinematic kills if the move's particularly powerful, or the game thinks that that hit will end the match. I bet you've never seen a more meaty looking dash attack. But it's not just that the game looks and feels flashier either. By now you've probably heard that the landing lag on aerials has been reduced across the board, and even if you're not into competitive Smash, that'll make a big difference to you. It means that after using an aerial there's less time before you're able to act again when you hit the ground, meaning faster gameplay, more combo opportunities and an overall smoother and less clunky feel to the game. Everything we've seen of this game kind of points to it being what Brawl should have been. I loved Smash 4, but I've always felt that the game felt kind of soulless. And say what you want about Brawl on the other hand, it really had a heart to it. Seeing the heroes of the roster fly towards the subspace cannon, evading the barrage of laser fire with Brawl's amazing choir theme playing in the background still gives me goosebumps. The heart of Brawl, for me at least, was the Subspace Emissary, a mode which tied the roster together as part of the story, epic cutscenes and all. And Ultimate seems to be recapturing this spirit. Literally. There's that also tantalising mystery option on the main menu we're all hoping is a story mode like the Subspace Emissary, and it could well be since fans have deciphered the pixelated text in a few frames of the video, and it can be made out to read spirits, which could be something to do with the copious amounts of death in character trailers, and the heroes versus villains theme they appear to be going for. If we're lucky, it's this game's version of the Subspace Emissary. There's more evidence for this, such as the fact that there's a Dracula boss fight on a stage which definitely isn't Dracula's castle, which at a conservative guess could be a boss rush mode, but it could be a little peek at some of the story of Ultimate. So I've tested both the competitive 1v1 combat of Ultimate as well as the free-for-all items on madness, and I can vouch for both of them, they're both incredible. And that's only from playing the demo itself. That means I didn't get to play the whole roster, or all of the amazing stages we'll have, what with the return of stages like Yoshi's Story or Fountain of Dreams, as well as all the stages that the stage hazard toggle will open up. So while usually it is the case that Smash games get bigger and more ambitious as the series goes on, I really think Ultimate is kind of something special. It's a celebration of Smash as a whole, and I think if we get a subspace mode or we get a story mode, it could go down as one of the best fighting games of all time. Easily. Thanks for watching this video. If you like Smash Bros, please drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more. What do you think of Smash Bros Ultimate? Leave that in the comments below. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.